Hey, what's going on, people? My name is Terrell Andretti, and I'm the Narc's Nemesis. If you're watching me on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It helps YouTube's algorithm pick up this content and push it out to more people. Somebody liked it for you, so make sure you like it for somebody else. Also, if you need a one-on-one, the link is in the description. If you want to donate to the channel, the link is in the description. Stay your ass off they social media. I got the shirts available in the description, so y'all, tap into that. Also, I need y'all to go stream, go comment, share, TikTok, send it to a friend. My new single, Superstition, it is about my narcissistic experience, surviving it and overcoming it. And it's on all platforms. It's here on the channel as well. Terrell Andretti, Superstition. And it also features a Hoover, my ex-narc, sending me a voicemail, trying to get me to come back. And I ain't going for it. Also, my Patreon, if y'all sign up to my Patreon, that gives y'all half off of all sessions. So the link is in the description. Social media is in the description. Everything's in the description. So make sure y'all are checking that out. Anyway, today we're going to talk about, got something in mind. Today we're going to talk about you need to raise your frequency. What do I mean by that? Before you encountered the narc, you probably had a high, if not decent, frequency. Frequency is basically your energy, the level in which you're vibrating on, your attitude, your mood, your spirit, how you feel about yourself, your joy, your happiness. You probably were doing pretty decent before you met the narcissist, which is what attracted them to you. The thing is, over a course of time, and if you're willing to sit and be honest with yourself, over a course of time of dealing with them, going back and forth, the lying, the gaslighting, the manipulation, the shit talking, the lying, the jackass supreme with extra cheese, what they've done is lowered your frequency over time. And the way they did that is by systematically making you forget who you are and slowly turning you into them. A lot of y'all have this question, and a lot of y'all use this as an excuse. And I know sometimes it's a valid question, but a lot of times it's an excuse, and it's a product of the narcissist gaslighting you. Am I the narcissist? Am I the narcissistic person because I'm finding myself doing this, that, and the third? And the thing is, the answer to that is no. Because a true narcissist wouldn't give a damn or entertain the thought of them actually being a narcissist and causing somebody else grief. The simple fact that you're taking the time out to think, damn, am I a narcissist? Am I being narcissistic to this person? I might be hurting this person. I need to stop. That alone lets you know you're not a narcissist, because they won't give a damn if they're hurting somebody, and they won't take accountability. You asking, are you a narcissist, is taking some form of accountability for your actions. Now, they do have narcissists that are aware, self-aware of what they are doing, but they will never question themselves as far as, is it affecting somebody else? They know it is, and they don't care. So take that thought out of your head and stop using that as an excuse to further deal with their bullshit. Now, you will develop what we call narcissistic fleas. First and foremost, everybody walking this earth has narcissistic traits. You need them to survive. Now, when it becomes a narcissistic personality disorder, that's where you have a problem. Key word, disorder. That's where you develop a problem. Now, everybody develops narcissistic fleas, and that's just certain traits that the narcissist might have that you develop in self-defense because of the environment that you have to sustain in, that you have to survive in. If you hang around killers, you're going to become a killer. If you hang around drug dealers, you're going to become a drug dealer. If you hang around rich people, you're going to be rich. If you hang around jackasses, you're going to be a jackass. That's how life works. Humans are meant to adapt so they can survive in their environment. So are animals. So if you get put in a hectic, stressful, turmoil driven environment, you're gonna adapt and develop some of those traits in order to survive your environment. I always tell people, because a lot of people go back and they listen to my old music where I was rapping and I was talking that G shit because that's what I was doing. But I always tell people that's not who I am, that was what I was. It's not what I am. I mean, that's what I am. That's not who I am. And that the difference between that is I became those things in response to my environment. Will some of that shit always be a part of me? Maybe. I'll still always have, I'm not even going to say maybe, let's be 100% honest. Would some of that shit always still be a part of me? Yes, because you learn that behavior, and growing up in that environment, some of that shit is still gonna be embedded in you. But do I go around consistently doing this, that, and the third? Half of that shit I don't even do anymore, because that never was who I was. That's who I became to adapt to my environment and survive. Am I making it? Am I glorifying it? No. Am I making an excuse for it? No. It is what it is. If y'all want to look at me different, remember where God found you and then come back and talk to me. But anyway, you develop certain characteristics in your environment to survive. I tell people, I might have this on my background, people might know me for this or whatever the case is, but if you are a true judge of character, or if you're pretty good about reading people's energy, a lot of y'all probably are surprised that I have this much knowledge and this much common sense, because I know I got the golds, I got tattoos and all that good shit there. But I tell people, I've always had common sense. I've always been well spoken. I've always been a gentleman. Now, am I perfect? Fuck no. I've always had manners. Even when I was running the streets doing all this shit, yes ma'am, no ma'am, all that stuff, real smart. Always. But I became the other things to adapt to my environment. Me being a gentleman, that's who I am. Me being smart, that's who I am. Me having common sense, sometimes, because I done dealt with this jackass supreme, that's who I am. Those other things are just adjectives to my character that I developed to survive in my environment. And I know I went a long way to drive that point home, but you know, y'all need to hear it, soak it up, because it's wet. Soak it up. But you need to get back to your I'm not even gonna say that. You need to supersede what your frequency was before you met them. Don't get caught in the am I a narcissist argument or whatever, because that shit will brainwash you and send you right back to their arms, because you're making excuses for their behavior, and they done gaslit you and projected all of this shit onto you. So now you believe that you're the villain because you stood up for yourself and they made you feel wrong for standing up for yourself, standing up to them. No. That's why I tell y'all, be self-aware. do the work. A lot of y'all think y'all finna beat this shit without doing no fucking self-work. Nah. You're only finna be on a fucking hamster wheel. You're not going to beat this until you do the self-work. Some of y'all motherfuckers been running from therapy. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call y'all motherfuckers. I apologize. Some of y'all been running from therapy since y'all's 20s, childhood, teenagers. You understand? And it's only so many situations that you can run to run from that. Because if you think about it, what is the narcissist doing? Running from situation to situation to avoid accountability, to avoid karma. Now, if you take a look at yourself, that's what a lot of us are doing. Running from situation to situation to avoid healing, to avoid that childhood trauma, to avoid speaking up, to avoid slowing down and feeling something for a change, to avoid self-awareness. So you got to think, how does that make you any better than them if you're running too? Just because your cause for running is different does not make it any better. You need to turn around and face your shit. This all ties into raising your frequency, raising your vibration, because they changed it. You know why you are feeling sick, sluggish, the brain fog, forgetting shit? Some of y'all don't remember the things that happened to you until I said them in the video. Because that's how much your trauma has been working to keep you safe. Some shit I forget. Damn, she did put me through that. Or damn, I did do that. Because you got to go back and raise your frequency. That's how low they done brought your frequency, to where you don't even remember some of the shit that happened to you. Because you worked that hard to forget it. I always tell people, as much work you put into denial and running and avoidance, you need to put into changing. Nothing worth doing is easy. So if somebody taught you life is going to be sunshines and rainbows, turn around and kick them in the ass and tell them I did it. Because they lied. It ain't. My 32 years of living, I done seen some shit. Some things I wish I didn't see, but it is what it is. But I bet you one thing, I learned from all of it. Still learning. I'm gonna learn until my last days here. That's what life is all about. The process, progress, and learning. We got to get out of this, oh, well, I think I know everything attitude. You don't. And you never will. I get a lot of stuff in the comments. People want to know, well, this, and this. And that's fine. You entitled to your opinion. But a lot of times we get triggered and we attack the advisor. I couldn't even say it. Sometimes we get triggered and we attack the advisor because we hit a button. Boom. You didn't want to hear that. Oh, well, I think you should. Nah, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You need to raise your frequency. Hit the gym. I keep telling y'all that. Fellas especially. Talking to my guys right now. I don't want to hear how many hours you work. Ladies too. Don't give a damn. Because guess what? You had time to be in that relationship. You had energy to be in that relationship. You moved shit to the side to be in that relationship. And I'm talking to myself as well, because I did. Get your flat ass in the gym. Guys and girls, get in the gym, because it's going to start with rebuilding yourself, your mind, and your body. Write that book. Start that business. I'm going to keep saying it till you tired of my ass and you switch channels. Or until you do something about it. Raise your vibration. You want revenge on them? You want them to suffer? You want to show the world? Become the best version of yourself and deny the motherfuckers who denied you access. That's how you kick them in the nutsack with a spiked boot. Boss up. Glow up. Raise your frequency. Because I tell you what, if you don't raise your vibration and frequency, guess what? You're still gonna be on the level and vibration of frequency in which you attracted that asshole. And guess what? If you stay on that level, you're going to attract another one. Because 9 times out of 10, when you beat one, another one is sent to see if you learned the lesson. Those are my people that ran the streets. If you sent somebody to go do something, they sent somebody else too to make sure something got did. That's how that second narc coming here. Some of y'all know, y'all done dealt with multiple narcs. Raise your vibration so you have a better defense this time. Because if not, they will return. Either in the same body or a different one. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Get my ass up out this car. Like, comment, subscribe. If you need a one-on-one, tap in with me. Link is in the description. If you want to donate to the channel, link is in the description. If I offended anybody by saying motherfuckers, I apologize. It's just how I talk. Don't mean nothing by it. I'm included. Make sure y'all go check out Superstition. It's available on all platforms. Really want y'all to tap into that song and share it with your people, because I'm extremely proud of it, because I'm telling my story and I'm turning my pain into prosperity. So I really want to share that with y'all, and I want y'all to share it with others. That's it, man. Just raise your vibration. Another day, another way, and you ain't gotta listen, but I know you heard me.